Lagos, Nigeria, please welcome the most beautiful hostess with the mostest, Monalisa Chinda.
Hello viewers, welcome to You and I.
Strength. Wow, look at that strength. You're pretty strong, right? Oh, that was just showing
I
off.
told you.
Alright. Oh, no?
No. Thank you so much. This is you. Yes, that's Are you attracted to women who've got muscles? I mean, what you like? Hello everyone, welcome again to yet another exciting episode of You and I. There's a lot lined up for you in this episode. Please don't go away.
Honey!
Daddy, please, can I go out with you and mommy tonight?
Sure thing, sweetie. Get your shoes and we go.
Promise?
You have my word?
Daddy!
You know I wouldn't leave without you, my princess.
There's nothing more important than a promise. We are fidelity. We keep our word.
Welcome back. Of course, as usual, sitting with me on this lovely couch is my sis, Kiki James. Kiki, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
So tell me, what's the gist you have for me and the viewers this time around?
Well,
Spill.
let's see. Take a break. Hold on. Don't rush it. Calm down.
I'm not.
Calm down. But no, I was talking to a friend and she was telling me about, now I've had different friends talk about different stories concerning marriage, but this one is the one I want to talk about. And she was telling me about her sister who's been married for like, I think, it's going on 10 years. And this is a young couple. So dude is like 40 something. She's like in her 30s, late 30s, thereabout.
Maybe 10 years different.
Yeah. So it's not that bad, like to say he's not like 60 or like an old man. But what triggered me was he actually likes or wants her to serve him on her knees. So basically, if she wants to give him water, she can't just come and give him, calm down, I'm not done yet. If she wants to give him water, she can't just come and say, oh, here, hon. You know, no, it's take the water. No, what is Odapo? But it's just get on your knees and just like take the water. And he wants her to serve him like he's a king. But my thing is,
they're not friends. That's number one. They are not friends. I've been there before. I've been there once. Yes, that's my story.
or do you think they're like he's a traditional person? Because
it has nothing to do with tradition.
Because he feels like, oh, this is how his parents were. So he kind of wants to relive that.
I can tell you that his parents were not like that.
That's what he says, though.
That's what he's saying.
Well, yeah, we don't know, but that's what he says.
Okay.
But even if his parents were like that, like, I don't know, like, if he saw, like, his mom didn't like it, then why would he do that to his wife? But my thing is, some people may see bad and still relive that bad. So basically, he's saying, okay, this is how my family was, this is how my parents' marriage was, and he's bringing that to now. My question is, can traditional marriage survive this new generation? Funny enough, it's already surviving. They're in their 40s, but I really don't think it can go past that. That's just like 1% or 2%. I have my opinions, but I want to hear what you have to say.
No, it's not even working out because there's a whole lot going on at the moment. Because this influx of social media is destroying a lot of homes. People want to live that. Would I say, I don't want to say fake life or fake, this idea of marriage, meaning that I need to have my freedom. Now, there is nothing wrong with having your freedom. There's a wisdom behind that freedom.
Preach, sister.
It is. This is a country that is so chauvinistic. The male are the domineering factor.
Right,
here.
yeah.
So if you have that at the back of your mind, I don't know how you grew up, but I saw my mom serving my father, and my father served her back as a queen.
Treat me like a king.
Now, this is a king serving a queen, and the queen served That's how I grew up.
You know what's funny, how they always quick to quote the Bible, women should be submissive, but then they never say your man should love his wife as Christ loved the church. So that one always throws me off. I like how you said your mom was treated like a queen, and she in turn treated her husband like a king.
That's how I grew up. So I don't know any other way. I don't have a problem with serving my husband with my head on the dobale for him. I don't have a problem with that. So is he going to dobale for me now?
Right.
That's the question.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. It's not a win-lose situation this time around. So however, yes, we can live or outlive the way our parents were way back when it comes to marriage. But today's generation has there's a lot they're dealing with. I really don't blame them. This is a jet age generation. Fast, quick.
Yeah.
I can't do this if you don't do this. And it's always like very aggressive. People, the men approach the women with a very aggressive way. The women too, in turn, do the same. If you don't do this for me, I can't. It's not a competition.
Right. Well, you know what I was watching? I can't remember. This was a little while back. But it was a Vox Pop that was done here in Nigeria by a radio station. And what the question was, I think, would people want to live or have the same marriage as their parents? And 58% said no. So it kind of made me, I was thinking, so I was thinking to myself, okay, 58% is a lot of people. So how were their parents' marriages? So that's why I said, can that traditional marriage actually exist or survive this new generation? Because 58% are like, I don't want that.
So what would you call that? I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you, Kiki, what do you think about women who actually go out there, they work all day, and then they come back home and they still have to work
at home? I don't know. I think that's, again, like me personally, I feel like, I would treat my man like a king, but that to me is just being extreme. Like, you've been working the whole day, you get home, you're tired, and if he loves you as a queen, then he should respect you enough to, know that you're tired and pamper you. I mean, he could also have the meal ready for you, or it's just love and it's reciprocal. Why not?
That's like 0%.
0%. There are men out there that cook. Aren't y'all there?
In Africa or where? Where exactly? Is it? I don't want to say my country because that's a no-go. It's a no-no.
No, there are some men out there that want to pamper. Might not be every day, but there are men who want to pamper you. And that's what we're saying. The traditional marriage, does it exist or can it exist in this generation? So there are things that are changing, and that's one of the things that, we're seeing happening is men don't want women just sitting around and being taken care of. They want women who can stand and have their own financial support, even if the man is the head of the family in a traditional way.
Yeah, so basically, let there just be some sort of balance. There should be some kind of understanding between the husband and the wife. The man goes out toiling, yes, should be pampered by the wife, get some sort of TLC from the wife, and then when the wife goes out and comes back home, and wants also some kind of TLC from the husband. So there must be a balance. But then let's go back to the viewers out there. Question is for you to answer is, do you think the traditional marriage institution can still outlive the next generation? Hit us up on our social media platform. What do you think, Kiki?
I think it may not, but let us know what you think.
It's still you and I.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Now guess who's kitchen I'm in? Well, he's a very talented one. King of recipes, a celebrity chef, the one and only Tulu Eros. Hello, chef.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. It's
Turn
good
that
to
down.
see you.
Good.
Good. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Girl, I'm so excited. This particular episode is going to get me all so excited. So what are we having for, is it lunch, dinner?
Lunch.
What are you cooking for?
So I'm working on something really simple, super delicious and quite healthy actually. So I'm making a shrimp couscous salad. It's a really easy, really simple and delicious salad. And it's very easy to make. So in this pot here I have fish stock. And this is pretty much just boiling fish bones, the head, the bones,
The
you know.
bones?
Yes, so the center bones, you just pop that in the pot. You add some aromatics. Aromatics are like onions, garlic, ginger, some herbs if you have any, in a pot with some water, a little bit of salt, and that's it.
I can't wait.
So you boil that, and once it's boiled for about an hour, you get stock. Now, if you can't do that from scratch, you can also get stock cubes and literally just do stock cubes with water. Now, obviously, that's not as healthy as doing it from scratch, you know? So I have the stock boiling, and in here I have olive oil. I've just put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to toss the olive oil with some onions.
I just love the smell of onions.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and a little bit of garlic gone in already.
They're all mixed in there.
Yeah, so onions and garlic in together. And then I'm going to add some peppers, so green pepper, red pepper, and yellow pepper.
Oh wow.
So I'm stir frying all of these together. And then I'm going to add the couscous, which is this, and couscous is pretty much a grain. So I'm going to add that in there. And then I'm going to stir this together. So now I've just sauteed these together, and then I'm going to add this stock, which is boiling stock, in there.
Oh my goodness, look
And then
at
I'm going to
that.
switch, the boiling stock,
Sabi,
and then I'm
really
going to
increase the
add this. The shrimp is going in. Stir that through, and then I'm going to switch this off.
What are you switching up?
Everything.
Why?
And then all I'm going to do now is cover it and let it steam.
Oh, for how long?
About 3 to 5
3 to
minutes.
5
and
minutes.
it's just going to pick up. So this is going to swell up and what's it called? Absorb all that moisture. Yeah, and it'll be ready. Okay, and then I'm going to top this with some herbs, chopped herbs.
What's
so
that?
this is parsley,
Okay.
coriander, and mint. So I'm just going to add that and let that steam as well.
Love, I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah, another 2 minutes of steaming and it'll be fine.
Wow.
And all we're going to do is use a fork to fluff it. It's just, you see what I do.
Can I do it?
Yes.
Let me do it myself.
Okay.
Can you step up a bit? Let me be the one too. So we're fluffing now.
Okay, so that's it.
Is that it?
Keep going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, then go on. Looks good. Very attractive.
Okay, and now just to finish it up, I'm going to put that heat back on,
Okay.
and I'm going to add just a very little bit of lemon juice.
Ooh, I love lemon.
Yeah.
I wish I can have lemon and wine in all my food, but I can't.
Just a little bit of lemon juice in there.
So, do you want to get out the dish?
Yes, so okay.
Why am I smiling? I'm about to eat my first meal for the day. Lovely.
And to garnish some fresh arugula.
What does it do?
Flavor
Just
and,
flavor.
and
Okay.
beauty.
Okay, beauty.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
All right.
Bon appetit!
Bon appetit.
Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh, your girlfriend must be so lucky. I bet you she can't cook as good as this.
Oh,
She can't cook as good as this. This is heavenly. Oh,
Hot, no?
no. Okay, guys. We've come to the end of the show. Thank you to Chef Eros for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Try him out. He's an amazing cook. His Instagram page is Chef Eros.
Yes, at Chef Eros on Instagram, at I am Chef Eros on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right,
Thank
then.
you. All right.
On to the next.
Bye.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Welcome back. Guess who's here with me in the studio? My ever glowing, ever enchanting, ever bold and beautiful Uriel Oputa, welcome to the
Thank
show.
you so much.
It's so good to have you.
It's good to finally
Carving
meet
out
you.
time out of your very busy schedule.
Yeah, I try to keep busy, but yeah, it's all good.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So tell me, are you related to the Oputas? I mean, what I mean by Oputa, that's Charlie Boy.
Yeah.
Are you?
I always try to avoid that question,
No, please
but
avoid it.
I am
You
related.
are? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Our Justice Aputa and my grandfather are brothers. So yeah, we are related.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you look beautiful though. Are you wearing one of the Nigerian designers?
I am. It's from. Should I mention their name? Well, I am
Yes,
anyway.
you should mention their names.
Oh, really?
We're here to promote.
Slim Girl Shapewear. So they gave me this. I was very skeptical about the color because I'm not really a fan of blue. But hey,
It's amazing. It goes with the hair.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it goes with the couch.
The couch. I'm like, I'm blending in with the couch. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about Pretty Little Thing.
Okay. So I'm really excited about them. Pretty Little Thing is, of course, a fashion brand, and they handle clothes. Well, they have endorsed Tiana Taylor, Kylie Jenner, Chris Brown, Kourtney Kardashian, and now I'm working with them, and they just send me clothes, and I wear and I post, and of course I collect my ego. But
that's the main
cocoa. That's the main cocoa. So I'm really excited to be working with Pretty Little Thing. Like they have over like 6-7 million followers, and it's like they're known everywhere.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And last but not the least, tell us about your love life.
Yeah, my love life is
anything
zero.
In the future? Anything
Child.
ringing?
Nothing is ringing, or there's just dust collecting. That's all. Do you know what? I wanna have kids in the next 2 years. I do. So I had my hopes on Anthony Joshua, but that's not working out. So I'm single, man. I'm single, and
so what's your kind of?
Do you know what? I just want a guy that will make me laugh, and I don't want anyone to come and oppress me and tell me you can't do this, you can't wear this, you can't. Because
so you want a friend.
Yes.
You want a friend, not just
a free spirit,
a free spirited person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody who's free, and I'm not a girl that's he has to be. Oh, it would be good if he has money and stuff, but I'm not really bothered because I work hard myself and I want to get my own. That's what my mom's always taught me, to just get your own. But that's just it, man. Be a free spirit and genuinely love me. Like I'm not just. I think it's very hard nowadays to find genuine love. That is what I want. I want love that my mom and dad had. That's what I want.
This is a woman who still admires the traditional
I want 20
way.
kids.
Yes, and 3 kids?
20.
Oh, 20 children.
I'm joking. I want 7 kids.
7 kids.
Yeah, I do. I want a big house. I want a big messy house. I want kids running around.
Are you sure you're not just speaking at the spur of the moment? 7
no,
children?
I literally do want 7 children. I do. My mom had 6, so I actually want 7.
My mom had 6, and I don't want 6.
Why?
I would rather.
I will bring them to my house. I'll babysit for you.
This is such an amazing woman. All right, viewers, we've come to the end of this segment. See you again.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
I said, oh, they are so. Come make a love you, I said, oh, they are so. Hey. Yo, what's up, people? What's up, Nigeria? What's up, Africa? This is Superstar Boy, M to the K-A-Z, the MK. Yo, what's up, and you're watching You and I with Monalisa. Fine, make me then lose control. Music is life to me. Music is food for thought for me, and it's something that makes me to be happy always. It's life. What inspired my kind of music is things that happens around me, life situations, and basically it's just things that happens around in life. I do reality music also. A lot of sacrifice, man. So many. Like I know I moved from Port Harcourt down to Lagos because of the music industry. Like to move my music to the world. That's why I'm in Lagos. I moved from Port Harcourt to Lagos. So I think that's a sacrifice for me to make a bold step for my career. My influences are down Nigeria here. It's Two-Face Idibia. Wow. I was like, man, the first day I heard my song on radio, was like, wow. I had to even call my mom, everybody, Mona tune to radio, Mona tune to radio, Mona tune to radio, man. Then they play my song because they gave me time that the song was gonna roll. So I had to run down to even the neighbors and like, guy, knock their house. It's like, oh man, they want to play my song now, make on a tune. I was so excited that day.
You sweet as honey.
My biggest disappointment was the day that I went for a show there in Port Harcourt. I was supposed to perform. When the other artists now came, they now told me that I'm not going to perform again. They just gave me back my CD. Like, well, I said, man, because of this thing, man, me too, I must blow. When I'm not doing music, out of music, I do mixing and mastering for people. I'm a sound engineer.
Good to blow? Yes or no?
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Welcome to your money segment. Now, giving is not about making a donation, but it's about making a difference. Our next guest has taken this saying to heart with his Slum to School project. Please, viewers, welcome Orondam Otto. Otto Orondam. This is my brother from another mother. Welcome to the
Thanks
show.
so much. You pronounced my name so well.
Because I'm an Ikore girl now. You're an Ikore guy. We're almost from the same place.
I know.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much.
So tell me, you resigned from your job. What job was that?
So that was about seven years ago. I was working at a bank.
In a bank, and then you moved to open this very beautiful, generous, charitable and charity organization of yours. Tell us about Slum to School.
So Slum School it's not just about me any longer, but I had this burden, or I would say this passion that was very dear to my heart, seeing lots of children who were out of school. And I was working at the bank at that point, and at some point I realized that I just couldn't sit, at the comfort of the office working, whereas there were lots of these children who were mostly on the streets of the bank. My way to work, I saw them almost every other day, and in several communities around, the workplace. And at some point I told myself that something really needed to be done. During weekends, I'll go to the community. There were a number of communities there, in Bariga, in Makoko, a number of those kinds of communities. And getting into those communities, I realized that there were so many children who were out of school. And it just dawned on me one particular day that this was beyond just complaining or just going once in a while, once in a week or once in a month to just give them
something needed to be done.
Something sustainable needed to be done, and it wasn't about giving them food because most of them were not hungry.
No,
they had parents who would give them food. Most of them, had clothes, even though they didn't have the kind of clothes that we did as young children, but they needed something more sustainable, and that was where the idea to give them education came into place, and Slum to School just got birthed.
So how have you been able to sustain it, and how have you been able to achieve it, given the fact that running this sort of charity is very expensive? So how have you been able to sustain so far so good?
Beyond scholarships, have reached over 32,000 children across the country. So in Borno,
what about outside Nigeria? Is it just
so our volunteers come from several countries as well.
Okay.
Now we're working to expanding into some African countries, Kenya, Cameroon, Ghana, and this is because we have a huge volunteer presence in those countries.
Okay.
But there's still so much work to be done in Nigeria.
Yes, because we have a lot.
It's a whole
we have
lot.
a lot here. Yes.
In fact, this year we currently have a campaign to enroll 1,000 more children into schools. It's called 1,000 Dreams. And there's a whole lot of work going on in Borno, in Abuja, in some of the slums and remote communities, even in Lagos here. There are some communities where you have to travel by water.
Yes, to get there.
People never really think that such communities exist. There are some communities where you go by water, you now have to take a boat.
Tell us about the challenges, because you've already mentioned how many children you're already catering. Your Slum to School is already looking after. Tell us about your challenges.
Definitely a number of challenges when it comes to dealing with the communities, sometimes dealing with the parents of the children who do not want the children to go to school any longer because they have to get married, You know, you see a girl who is about 16 years old and the parents are already telling her that she needs to get married.
Get married.
You know, in some cases it could even be the community. The leaders of the community want you to give them something before you can help the children in the community.
Yes.
You know, in some cases it could even be the government who, in some states, who might say, you know, we're not sure if you guys are coming as spies to see what we're not doing well, you know, to expose, you know, the challenges we have. You know, so there are several bottlenecks. In some cases, it could even be funding, you know, ensuring that you have a whole lot of children. So, for example, last year, our plan was to enroll 300 new children into some schools, and we profiled about 700 children. So it meant that we had limited resources for just
and then you
300.
remaining 400 remaining.
Exactly. So we had to find a way to just enroll about 341, meaning that almost 350 would still be out of school, and that was because there was a limitation in resources. It's just being able to help the vulnerable within your immediate society and supporting the government, because when we look at the resources that's needed in some, for example, education, to get 10.5 million out of school children into schools, if we were to build schools to accommodate all these kids, we're looking at a budget that is 4 times beyond the budget of the country. So even the government in some cases can't, in fact, the government can't solve all these problems just by itself. And I think as individuals, as corporate organizations, as philanthropic organizations, as development organizations, we all need to come together, to work together, to build the nation that we'll all be proud to call home. You know, because it's enough to say things are not working out, but we also need to realize that we can be the solution to these challenges.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so sorry I have to let you go. This has been an insightful conversation. So guys out there, you know, Otto has shown us that our money is not only about us, it's not only about our families, it's not only about our lives, but it's also about raising a community of well-educated children. So where do you invest your money? Where do you put your funds? Is it for personal gains? Is it for selfish reason, or is it for publicity? However, we need to key into this beautiful initiative of his and see how we can give as much as we can and be impactful while doing that. Thank you so much for watching. See you same time, same station next week. Bye.